You will find that a kind, happy person, even if they don't have particularly good conditions to live in, they have a kind of cozy, beautiful, warm life. And you will find that an unkind, even though they're rich and they've got all the big house and mowed lawns and gardeners and servants and staff and everything, their mind is dark, and therefore there's always a kind of cold, dark, uncozy, uncomfortable atmosphere around them. So which would you rather have? It's better to be poor and happy. Because so basically what I'm saying is, if your mind is good, then your conditions will be good. You don't need, everyone is striving for some kind of financially secure utopia. And actually the happiness and security that they're striving for can actually only come from your state of mind. And people don't realize this now. They think it's all external. If you go to the gym and you've got the latest trainers and you've got a pedometer, you'll be happy. It's absolute nonsense. It's never going to bring happiness. It's impossible, because happiness, everything, not just happiness, everything is in the mind. So Buddha said, once you know the mind, you know everything. Once the mind is good, you are good. Everything depends on your state of mind. So you need to find out what the problem is. You need to find out the solution. So Buddha said you investigate the mind, and you actually see what's happening. And that's what the enlightenment, when we talk about enlightenment and the fully enlightened Buddha, what we're actually talking about is a being that has completely purified the mind of all the poisons: ego, desire, pride, envy, attachment, aversion. So on this wheel of life in the center, you can see there's a pig in this very center circle. There's three animals. There's a pig, and out of its mouth is coming the pigeon and the snake. And the pig represents the basic fundamental covering of the pure mind, which is the ignorance. And the ignorance manifests as the self. Ignorance manifesting as the self is the cover of the pure mind. So the pure mind is omniscient, it's all beings, it's the basis of everything. And yet, through our propensities, our previous actions, our propensities of selfishness, through many, many lives, it now very strongly, immediately in the womb, before we're even born, we have a self, we have a sense of self. And so, although I talk about we are selfish, we have an ego, we have pride, we have greed, we have desire, it's not your fault. Please don't feel guilty about it, because it was all the past lives, all of that has developed these propensities in our mind now. We are merely experiencing the effects. We are merely experiencing the effects of all those propensities and habits that have been planted on our mind stream through these past lives. So you mustn't feel, I've got all these faults, I feel terrible. But you must try to get rid of them, because you have now found the Buddha Dharma. Buddha Dharma gives you all the methods, all the ways, techniques, practices to remove, in this brief window, we have this brief window of opportunity as a human. There are 6 realms, and it's only really the human realm where we have a really strong, really clear opportunity to use our conditions. I mean, not all humans have the conditions, but we have got good health, a fair amount of wealth, good conditions, peace and quiet. We can practice purifying the mind, removing the poisons